Let's go.
Let's go. CJ.
What's up?
How do you think we doing so far as this is what, episode 24?
Mm-hmm. Kobe. I think, man, no, you know what? I believe we're doing just, I believe we're doing just all right. I believe we're doing right, just fine.
Just fine?
Yeah, I think I think we're hitting all strides. I think we're doing just fine.
What are we gonna do? Okay, we got an episode coming up called Going Postal.
Ooh.
We gotta change that name. So you know what I got right now?
Hey, what's up?
Postal festivities.
Postal festivities. I like that. I like that. I like that. Postal festivities. Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all all getting it. Yeah. Whoever's listening, Post office, you're getting it. Postal festivities.
Postal festivities. Yeah.
Oh, we got the right person to come talk about that. Mm-hmm. But you know what? We're getting ahead of ourselves. We trying to let you know what we're gonna be doing next soon.
Indeed.
But, we also got somebody else coming in, but let's keep it where that because they know.
Absolutely.
Get to the question. That's what I'm gonna make you wait again. I might ask at the end of the. I might wait till part 3 of this.
All right, well, we got Arthur Ali back with us. Part 2.
Oh god. I'm not gonna do that to you.
Oh man, you got people like
a-hole.
Yeah. Exactly. Go ahead.
Hey, I make you laugh and entertain. Mm-hmm. But here's my question. All right. I think a lot. I always wanted to know, what is it that gay men like that make them gay? And my thing is, there's only one thing a man could do for you that a woman can't. Is that the reason?
No, there's other aspects to that. I mean, truthfully, they say a woman knows what a woman likes. A woman knows another woman's body. So does a man knows another man's body. They know how to give you that good head. Okay, can we say that on there? Sorry if I.
You didn't curse, but
my bad, guy. And then on top of that, it's like it's your best friend. It's somebody you're used to, like any relationship. Like, okay.
Well, hold up though, because see, when you say just like any relationship, he's a married man. We mess with women. It's like it's a difference. So you have to explain that difference. But go ahead.
So I want you to explain to me why, besides sexual, why are you attracted to females, to women?
Well, you know something. You said something that's interesting about yourself. Mm-hmm. See, we're attracted to women because I love the femininity of a woman, the nurturing of a woman, a woman that it's just like. See, even though you're feminine, I can still hear the bass in your voice. So it's like when I'm talking to a female, it's like she has that sonic, that tone, that
soft spoken.
It's just it's not. There's some women that's not. See, I mean,
my bad, broad statement, y'all. My bad. My bad. My hands up, y'all. My bad.
There's some women that correct you.
I'm out on this one. I'm out on this one. Go ahead.
But it's just. See, with me, and I'm a different breed, there's certain things I love when a woman talks to me and it's like they can put me in a trance with their conversation, with their tone, with their it should be so spoken, but even though I dealt with females that wasn't so soft spoken, there's still sometimes when they actually speak, it's a vibration that I can feel. Because like I said, you just said all the qualities that, okay, some women do possess that, but if you was talking to me like that, I'm like, yo, listen, Ali, you're my dude.
Listen.
I'm dapping you. You're not doing it for me. Now, Sandy came up in here.
Ain't no telling.
I'm like, yeah, Sandy, you're talking my language. So, nah, that's what it is. So, did that help?
That helps. So I think for certain gay men, it's because we know what each other wants. We don't have to go through the different emotions that females go through with their body changes and everything like that.
That's a great.
I was gonna say the 7-day trial thing.
Right.
I already know what you're talking about.
I never thought about it.
Yeah, 7-day trial.
We create a bond. It's friendship. it's a lot that attracts a man to another man, you know? And I can't give you, and I'll be honest, I can't give you the complete answer to that because as you mentioned for yourself, those are what you look for in your females. That's what you're attracted to. But CJ could have a whole different opinion on.
Agree.
So I can only speak for myself. I like the aggressiveness. Like
You're going to talk it to your, so you like the rough type.
I do.
You like a Debo in there. Get over here, Ali.
Oh Lord.
Come here.
Oh God.
Come back. Finish it.
Yo, y'all. This dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, shout out to Mortal Kombat.
Not Mortal Kombat.
Listen. Yo, we bringing religious zealots in here. Everybody's coming in this room, so again, we gonna have these conversations. So
for sure.
Now here's my question, and this is probably gonna be the last question concerning it, and we're gonna get to your books and everything else. Now, population. We know 2 men can't populate, 2 women can't populate. So, do you feel in that like, what do people feel like when what is your take? I don't want to say opinion. What is your view, your perception when people say, well, 2 men can't reproduce, 2 women can't reproduce, so you doing something that's unnatural because you can't naturally reproduce?
Well, first of all, who said that there was that gay men want to reproduce anyway? Who said that females want to reproduce? Some people are meant to be parents and some people aren't. But also what I can say is that I've always wanted to be a parent. And I know me being a male, I can't actually push one out my, So, but I can say this. There's a lot of kids who are in foster homes who needs a good home, who need 2 loving parents that, hey, you can easily step in and go through the proper channels and make that kid yours pretty much. So.
I'm glad you touched on that. Now we got to go there. Nah, I'm actually going to defend you. There was a situation when they was coming with the same-sex marriage. Now, again, yes, I'm a believer of God. I walk with God. I know the Bible very well. But here's my thing. I'm a person that's fair. And I'm going to tell you right now what I'm about to say. You're going to be like, yeah, we can't disagree with that. I was watching the news when it was the same-sex marriage, just when it was first coming off. And I seen the individual, and I could actually put them on blast, but I'm not going to do that. I see the individual speaking on the news, and I personally knew this person talking about this is not right, this is not good in the eyes of God. And all I was thinking was, you got 5 baby mothers. Now, I listened to, it was 2 elderly white women. I listened to what they had to say, and this is what they said, CJ. We've been together with each other for 30 years. We just want to solidify the love we have for one another. And I sat there and was like, who am I to speak against that when they actually showing the true definition of love? Right. When a person that is actually not showing love is speaking against them. So how is that right?
No.
I understand what he's saying is correct. But they was like, we've been faithful to each other for 30 years. We just want to solidify this so they could get my benefits or whatever. Where this person broke up 5 homes. I said that for the simple fact what you just said about the foster care. Who put them there?
Right.
A male and a female. So
yes.
You see what I mean? So I'm like, that answer you just said, the nurturing and everything is like, this is people why we having this conversation. Because we're sitting up there trying to throw mud and bash the other parties. But again, there's some bad parties in every group. And I'm not saying I agree with I don't say I'm condoning anything somebody else is doing, because again, this is the reason why I'm not married, because I want to make sure my child have both parents. They're going to see their mother and father. That's what I agree upon. But I can't disagree with this man. If this man, well, I just told you, so polite, got a financial structure, is giving a child that doesn't have no kind of structure and neglected, abandoned, and he want to give this person a home. Who am I to speak against that?
Right.
And how can you? So I would love for y'all to answer that question.
Right.
Because he's taking this person out of an environment that's probably causing him more harm, to embrace them and say, I'm gonna love you no matter what, because somebody else that was supposed to love you ain't love you.
Right.
Slam dunk. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that.
That's deep.
I told you I think different. I'm a different breed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, I agree.
All right, so
let me reel it back. I got you like.
no, it's
How
cool.
you come back
That's
for that?
No, it's not. You can't, because I know you. I figure you wanted to wrap that up, and then you want to get to his books and everything.
Right, I know. Right, yeah. So I did want to see again.
Yep.
We could get right to the point, address it,
No doubt.
and boom, it been addressed. I love to hear the comments, and again, I would love for a woman that like women to come in, because I
Right.
want to hear from your point of view as well, because
Absolutely,
we working on
absolutely.
that. That's my fault, because CJ had these people lined up, but I actually believe you was the right person to come in this room, and he was on it instantly. He
Thank you.
seen what I seen, without me even telling him, because again, you have so much going on for yourself that when somebody going to speak against you, okay, the only thing you can say about him is because he like men. Say something else.
Yeah, like argue with my results. Argue
Argue with
his
my
results.
you gotta
right?
listen to that.
Argue with his results.
He
yeah.
got an episode called
I gotta
Argue with My
listen.
Results.
Yep. All right.
So
That's dope. Let me ask you, you have meanings behind these titles on these books? This book is called Deep in the Game. Is there a meaning behind that, story behind that?
Deep in the Game.
does this book have something to do with your lifestyle? Because I think I caught the end of this when I was reading what it's about.
Well, you're supposed to read a whole book.
No,
for
I
this.
told you I think too much. I think too much.
I don't want to give nothing away.
Now don't
you
give it
know.
away. Just you talk about what the book is about, but that's how I think.
The title. I wrote Deep in the Game because I wanted something that was catchy, something that was going to go with the book. As you read into the book, it gets deep.
Okay.
It gets deep.
Okay.
So to answer your question, yes, it did have something. The title does have a meaning. So you got to really read the book. So the book is about this big time radio diva who marries a man who is unfaithful, untrustworthy, and a little bit of a manipulator. This man is doing him on the side while being married to the baddest female in the game. There you go, deep in the game.
Okay. Deep in the game. All right. You know what I'm saying? It's real.
That's like one of our episodes.
Yeah. So it's a real marriage, you know what I'm saying? Not common law. So it's real.
CJ.
So you gotta figure that. So all right, that's cool. Man, you got a question? You got anything else, Dante? You want to
Listen, I like. See, our show is based on what your book is about. Because it's like we talk about certain lifestyles, certain attractions,
Right.
breed other lifestyles, other attractions.
Right.
So now this woman is in the game, financially structured, could get whatever she wants. She went for someone. That other person felt empowered by this person.
Well, you know what? He's actually. So you gotta read the book. He's actually well off himself. So,
I figured that, but there's still an empowerment.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna show you why. When you get with someone that you know, because people that's empowered look at status. They don't look at we're on the same page. You know that.
Oh yeah.
So when you are with that type of, you can feel a certain empowerment that another person would not be able to give you because of the fact of the status. Because like it's a difference from like when Sandy used this analogy when she said, the Bentley and the Maserati.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Sandy, there's a big difference between a Maserati and a Bentley. I can afford a Maserati. So there's a difference when I'm messing with someone that could afford a Bentley. I'm empowered because what am I doing? I'm driving the Bentley, which is doing what? Getting me more traction that I wouldn't have gotten.
In a Maserati, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dante from way downtown.
Oh boy. Oh man.
So that's what Deep in the Game is about.
Okay.
But the poetry book.
Yeah, we need to hear about that. Like
Yes,
the
sir.
break,
Yeah.
like
Yes, sir.
so. What kind of breakups do y'all go through? Well, I say y'all anyway, but what kind of breakups? I tell everybody y'all.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say it's like a normal relationship. You get hurt, you get into a depression at times, you start thinking crazy thoughts, or sometimes you want to grab a gallon of ice cream and eat the ice cream and watch TV and just go into hermit mode pretty much.
Also, it's the same feelings and emotion.
Yeah.
Nothing different. You hear that, people?
There's nothing.
Yeah.
We still humans at the same day. We still bleed and feel the same.
Legit. Man.
So, for red flags, a gay man's perspective on breakups, I have a.
Hold on, I love that name because I always say red flags. Like when I see red flags in a female, I'm like,
red flag.
the end. I ain't messing with you. I see one in the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
This ain't football.
Right.
Oh, that's soccer, right?
Oh, no, that's red. That's a red card. You can
Oh,
throw
yeah,
red
okay.
flag.
I'm just making sure.
Red flag is challenging
I just lost
football.
my sport
It's all good. My bad. Go ahead, Ali. Go ahead, man.
So with red flags, it's more of a relatable book for. It's not just gay men. It's not just for the LGBTQ community. It's for anyone who likes to read. I'm gonna put that out there. It's for anyone who likes to read because I need those sales too. So yeah, for anyone who likes to read, make sure y'all get that book.
All right.
Red flags.
Yeah. So
Too many men on the field.
So if you like poetry, you're gonna enjoy this book. It has one of the poems is actually called Red Flags. I will actually share a little bit with y'all.
Oh, exclusive.
All right. Okay.
How could I be so blind? I watched my self-worth destruct in harm's way, losing every moment of my dignity for you. Time after time, I try to break free from your darkness, but I was a prisoner to your lies. Red flags. The color of blood was there. Nothing but red waving in my mind. To you, I was crazy. To me, you was too lazy to even give a damn about my concerns. We started this war when our lips first said hello. And that's all I got for y'all.
All right.
Just wanted to give y'all a little,
All right.
snippet.
All right.
Do you feel like more men hit on you because you were in a position of power?
If they want to get something out of me, they'll do whatever they want to, make sure they get that financial. But see, I'm not dumb, so I noticed those red flags right away when I was younger.
Aha, see how nice I am?
When I was younger, I was more naive. I was like, oh my God, he really likes me, but and I didn't have nothing, so I'm assuming that you really like me for me.
Gotcha.
But now, as you get older, that's when your whole perspective, and when you start getting into becoming more financially stable, your whole perspective switches up, and you want to sit up here and make sure that you're not choosing just another lane, but you want somebody who's going to be true to the game.
Okay.
So,
Pause.
yeah.
Boss.
Okay.
Boss. Don't let me come out here spitting. Spitting. Can I spit it?
Oh man.
But red flags,
Mm-hmm.
that poem right there
All right.
took me back to when I was with someone.
Okay.
The man that I was with I was deep over hills for him. He didn't feel the same.
Do you know why?
Oh, I know why. He had a wife and he had children at home.
Oh,
So that's why. That's why.
Pulling over.
So I could have never been what he wanted.
Yeah, I got you.
Hold up. You just opened the can of worms. Let me get this right.
Go ahead, man.
Hold up.
Go ahead, man.
Wait a minute, Nate Dogg. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
You thought I was gonna let you just go over that? You crazy. It's showtime. Yo. Please. Okay. Did y'all hear this, ladies and gentlemen? This is why we having this conversation. So let me get this straight. A straight man, married with kids, was dealing with you.
Yes, and that's what we call in a book a download clown.
A download clown.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he tell you why he's doing what he's doing?
Well, no, he was a liar. So every time the question got up, was you dealing with anybody? I knew he had children.
No, not that part.
Mm-hmm.
Now we getting into the ideology.
Mm-hmm.
I know everybody's like, no, I didn't want to hear this, but they hear this, but they're like, whoa, I'm listening. Okay. He didn't tell you, you found out he was married, or did he tell you he was married?
His wife called me 2 days before my birthday, before my 19th birthday. So he was an older man. Yeah.
Oh, this is, wow. Okay. I'm talking about if he was married, because this is my point.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, disclaimer. Hey, I'm gonna put it in the words of EU, doing the butt. Wow, check that, work that. Ain't nothing wrong.
That song was a hit. That song was a hit.
Ow. Work that. No, the reason why I'm saying is because if I was into that lifestyle, I could do it to women.
Mm-hmm.
So if he had a wife, he could do it to his wife. So why is it that he wanted to do it with a man? That's why I said, did he ask?
Because, let's be honest. Again, I've said it in the beginning of the show that people are sometimes born a certain way. And I
We're shaking our head because that's why you got the quiet moment.
I believe that he may have been dealing with some inner demons that he wanted to get out, but I wasn't the first person that he was dealing with either.
Okay.
So let's make that clear. So when I think because he was a man of the church.
Whoa! Hold up. What?
You're taking tires off the car, man. Go ahead.
And when I say man of the church, I mean he went to church. He helped out in the church, and
he was living a quadruple life.
And his mother was, I believe, a pastor of the church. So yeah.
Okay.
Read the rainbow, people. Read the rainbow. Yeah. See, this gonna show you it just have nothing to do with people. See, I have more respect for you because you saying you're gay than a person that's acting like they not and they are. Speak.
So he had urges that a female could not satisfy, I guess. Sometimes, see, I don't want to get too in depth. So sometimes men of his caliber like certain things like.
So that's why I'm not confused, but I'm saying, what's the difference?
Him being, I think he got more pleasure with being with a man because a man knew what he wanted
Oh, okay. See,
And yeah.
Okay.
no, it's again, it makes sense because if you don't have that desire, you're not gonna understand. You're gonna be, yo, what are we talking about? But again, those that do have the desires, because okay, listen to the word I'm saying, people. Desires, because a man, when he cheat on his wife, why is he cheating on his wife? Because he has a desire. So when you have desires, fulfillments that haven't been fulfilled, guess what you're gonna find yourself doing? Fulfilling them desires.
Facts. You're right. So yeah, that's my answer for that.
Wow, man. That's why I was like, hold up, pump up.
Yeah. But red flags was pretty much written because that was a red flag. I should have. But when you're young, you're naive and you don't see past.
That was 19. How old are you now?
I am 35.
Okay.
25, y'all.
No,
35.
the beauty of it is the fact of, you know what I love about our generation? We don't look at age.
No.
And it's like, it has to be a testament to something's going on with our generation that we are aging well, because I don't think the generation before us aged as well, and I don't think the generation definitely after us, they're going to be looking burnt out before.
Right. So red flags was pretty much based off of my ex. So
okay, so personal experiences that you had in the past, like you share. Okay, okay, interesting. All right. Any other upcoming? So, and then you said also mentioned like you want to look into doing maybe a play.
I do want to do a play. Okay. Yes, I do. Okay. But first, I gotta focus on getting the second book out, and then I want to the Deep in the Game 2 Untold Story.
He was trying to be professional. That's what it was.
But, yeah. Can you blame me?
He knows I'm coming back. Spin the block.
But yeah, so I do want to do a play, and I think the play would be based off of the poetry book, Red Flags.
I got a great question for you. Here's your chance and here's your time. What would you want the world to not just know about gay men, but lesbians, queers, everything? Right here, this is the floor. Like, what would you want the world to know that you may feel is being misinterpreted?
That we are here, that we're not going nowhere. We deserve the same rights. We deserve the same respect. And no, men, okay, listen to this. Listen up, y'all. Men, not every gay man wants you, okay? Not every gay man wants your bottom, or not every gay man wants your front part, okay? So get that out of your mind. We don't want you like that. The same for ladies. Not every lesbian wants to do anything with y'all. So y'all good. Y'all have nothing to worry about. We can hang. I know a lot of straight folks. And at the end of the day, if you're not on the same page as me, I don't want you. Not everybody wants to feel like we're making you uncomfortable, because we're not. We're really not. That's your insecurities that's making you uncomfortable. So that's all I want y'all to know.
Okay.
So do you think that could you tell when a person is trying to present themselves as being straight but they really not?
Yeah.
Speak on that.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just by certain things that they may say or certain ways they may act, and then they want to, when they get around people, they want to act one way, and then when they around you, they want to act a little soft. So you can tell.
What's some signals?
Yeah, people have a gaydar.
Yeah,
I wanted to ask you that, but I was like, yo, I don't want to come off being too ignorant. Like, yo, I didn't want to say, oh, do you have a radar? Like, I didn't want to ask that, but since you brought it to the table, you got so there's a radar. You could scan and see. Okay.
Yep. Sometimes you can tell if they're acting a little too hard, or if they're a little uncomfortable. That's a red flag right there too.
What, they're uncomfortable? How?
Like, when I say a little uncomfortable, I mean like they're around a gay person and it's like, oh, I don't want to be around this dude. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do like, nah, calm that down. Like, if you're secure with yourself, it don't matter who you're around. I know people who are secure with themselves, and they could be in a room with 1,000 gay guys, and at the end of the day, they still gonna be fine because they're gonna go home and now they got their girl.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah,
I think that's a form of ignorance because again, this is my belief. I'm gonna accept society the way society is being presented. Like, what did Sandy use the word that the world's getting different? I was just like, no, it's evolving. And if you read the Bible, there's nothing new under the sun. So the thing with me is like, cause like, you could say man written the Bible. I agree with that. And I'll still love to meet that man. Cause that Bible's full of wisdom. And now also, cause here's my take on things. Solomon Gomorrah, I know y'all hear about that a lot. Like, what's your take on like when people try to use that against you?
Well, Solomon Gomorrah was doing a lot of unrighteous stuff. They were worshiping statues. They were sleeping with men, women. They did a lot of things that eventually, God's gonna come down on you. But that has nothing to do with the gay community.
Okay.
I mean, maybe certain parts of it do have something to do because they do things that I don't agree with. But at the end of the day, that has nothing to do with the gay community. That was because it was nothing but sin in there. I'm just be honest. There was nothing but sin.
See, again, can't argue that fact. Because again, what I say with people is let a person speak, and instead of arguing with them, ask the question and have a great conversation. You may walk away where you might agree with the person, what they said, or you might disagree with the person, and you just go your separate ways. Because now, here's the thing. You might be my boss. So let's just say I'm sitting here and I'm just like, nah, I don't like that lifestyle. This is blah, blah, blah. Then now, here I come for an interview and you're looking at me like, you know what? I have the power to say, I don't want to hire you, but I'm still going to hire you. Who showed to be the bigger person?
I did.
So this is why I keep saying when I say put things in a proper perspective, because the thing is, I'm like what you said. I don't care what your lifestyle is as long as you don't involve it in my lifestyle. Because I don't like people telling me how to think, how I look at things. I look at things the way I look at it for the simple fact the way I do. God made me in his image, and I'm going to live out the image that God created me to live out. And the girl that I wanted to come here, she said something to me. She never been with a dude, never in her life. She said she don't even see dudes like that. But the comment that she made, she was 21 years old. She said, there may be a day that I might want to get out this lifestyle. And that, I had the same reaction. I was like, wow, I can't believe she said that and stuff. Now, I could take it as she acknowledged that there's something right or wrong about this, but I took it as, you know what? She's still finding herself. And who am I? That's why she loved talking to me, because she was just like, you're not judgmental. You give people, she was supposed to be in here, but she was at work. We probably gonna get two lesbians next for this one. Because again, I'm trying to understand. That's why when I asked the question about is it the penis or whatever, and you was like, you cleared that up. So again, now it made me understand that you basically, it's not about just the sex. It's about the understanding of this person understands me in a way. Because somebody would say, well, women could do that too. Well, not if you don't see women like that.
So you explain chemistry and everything, and obviously mutual understanding. I was appreciative. I like how you broke that down to you, like, you know, So, a step outside the whole, physical physical attraction, stuff like that. So that was pretty dope. I want to bring something up, bro. kind of funny now. Episode 1, how we got this all together and everything. So we were accused of being gay because we don't have children.
Question, CJ.
We were accused of being gay because we didn't have children, especially at a certain age. But I just turned 31.
Right.
My guy over here 45, and but he told me, he said, women are gonna think you're gay. It went in one ear out the other. I didn't believe him. I was like, what are you talking about? I know I'm not. But he said, no, that's not the point. Women are gonna think you're gay. Trust me. I'm not lying to you. Sure enough, behold, that's what happened. A woman sat there across the table, was eating lunch. She said, "You don't got children?" I was like, "No, I don't have children." She said, "What are you, gay?" And I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Wow!" I just laughed. Shook
That's how this whole thing started on that conversation.
Yeah, a woman thought I was.
That goes to show their ignorance.
Mm-hmm.
Ding ding. Like I said,
It shows ignorance. I mean, you know how many people have. There's people out here who have reproduction issues. They can't create a child for the life of them. And it works the same way with men and females.
Told you this man's intelligent.
So yeah, that definitely shows ignorance, and yeah, they need to have a pie thrown in their face.
Yeah, you hear that? You hear that? Well, I appreciate you say happy birthday to me, but you hear that? So, I'm gonna shout you out. I ain't gonna say your name, but listen, a pie in your face, a cherry pie, and I'm allergic.
I forgot, CJ, you're the man for that question, because again, that's what it was just like. Oh, that actually we talked about that on your interview. That's what it was like. Because the fact of the matter, I'm just like, that's what I mean by ideology.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting and you getting to know me, and you associating me with being a down low or whatever because I want my children to have the same parent.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you don't realize when you saying that to me, you're doing a disservice to someone else.
And let me ask you this. Why would you want to bring a child into this world when the world is already messed up without having a proper structured home?
That's the point.
Some people just like to sleep around and they accidentally have what's called a oops baby. Mm-hmm. And then that's when they are forced into being a parent. But why not take the proper steps that you are taking and wait until you actually finally find someone that you are settling down, I mean,
yeah, good question.
Not everybody has that mindset, though.
Like, you're right. Good point. That's a good question because
Dante, you're quiet.
I heard you loud and clear. I believe me. I got rebuttals like crazy. But I like CJ to talk. When CJ talking, I shut up.
Right. Well, I'm still in the midst of because the whole thing with me having kids. It's still a it's still a, I don't know. It's still a not sure and everything because I don't want to use the excuse that I don't know how to be a father because I barely had mine growing up. So that I don't want to use that as a cop out. It's because once that child's born, it's no longer about me. Everything sacrifices. Everything is about that child. So it's still a big question mark right there. I'm gonna leave it blank respectfully because it's really I'm not sure because I really never saw myself having children. I was like I'm good. A role model of mine who passed away. God rest his soul. My Uncle Kenny Mosley. He didn't have kids. He lived life happily. But then again, that's his experience. I can't really put that on mine. But I looked up to him and everything. But despite all that, I just since a teen, I was really had it in my mind like I don't know if I ever see myself as a father. Then people around me say, wait till you're 21. Still not happening. Oh, wait till you're 25. Nah, people, 25 is one of my favorite numbers. Definitely not happening. Wait till you're 30. Wait till you're 30. Then that's when I got accused of being called gay, this and that. Then I even have family members who are not put on blast saying, what's take you so long? I'm like,
but children are not for everybody though. And again, we live in a world that is already messed up anyway. And sometimes, like your approach again, Dante, you're waiting to have a structured home, somebody you can rely on, the vice versa. So again, that's not a big issue to have children right away. Men can have children up until the day they die. So you never know, you may be 60 and have your first child.
Right.
So that'll be your grandbaby and your child.
Right? That's why I said, I was like, shoot, I'm going to be a grandparent age. If I have a child now, I'll be 65, my child 20, actually 66. I'll be 45 in less than what, how many days?
What is the reason why y'all waited so long?
Man.
What is the reason why you waited so long to have children?
Well, in my point of view, is like this. Here's the thing, right? When you look at, I'm gonna use Sandy because I could use her, and she's a part of our network. If you listen to our last episode, we was talking about, I want to put myself in a financial position to make sure that my wife to have the option to want to stay home or she want to work, but we're gonna make sure that our child is raised properly. And so when I was sitting up there talking to Sandy, she was saying daycare. And I'm like, Sandy, my child is not going in daycare. Like, daycare doesn't mean that just because your child's in daycare that they're going to be around kids. That's what they invented school for. And then you want to put your kid in the right school in. So again, the thing with me is, I'm not saying everything will be perfect, but I'm going to play my position and my part. Who's to say my wife would have never wanted to divorce me or whatever? We don't know. But the fact is, I wanted to make sure that I had the structure to make sure that you had the choice. We was going to have this conversation. Where do you want your child, what school do you want them to go to? Homeschool, Catholic school, whatever. The best schooling for them, because my thing is, my job as a father before I pass away is to make sure that my child had every tool that they needed to make sure they were successful, because that's my legacy. So now if I get with a person that has a child, see, I can't instill my intellect into that child because that child has an ideology from their mother and father and might disagree with my ideology because of what? They want to accept their father's ideology. So again, why would I wrestle and tug a war with somebody over putting you in a better position? Because now I'm in your life and my job is to put you in a position better than I'm in. And so again, what are we arguing about?
Right. That's true. Okay.
I'm straight to the point. That's what I'm sitting up there saying. It's like, yo, I've been through the worst of the worst.
Right.
Like, for people, I've been stabbed, molested, you name it. I went through it. And here I am, still kind-hearted. I'm not complaining about why I'm not successful. Why? Oh, my mom said to me, you should have been on abortion. And you know what I did? Put in a song.
Yeah.
Day one, born to her son, should have been aborted in this game. He was drafted. Again, I didn't take it personal.
Be on lookout. Be on lookout, people. We're gonna have an episode on molestation coming up. Also,
it's coming up.
It's coming up too. So
might be coming up next. Who knows?
yeah. True.
But that's the thing with me. It's like people just want to make excuses instead of results. Right. And I'm big on results. I don't want to hear no justification. I don't want to hear no excuses of why you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Right. My mother made me a boy. My job to make me a man. Man, go find other men that can help you. Go find women that can help you. Someone can help you if you want the help. But if you want to sit there and play the pity party, then again, don't get mad later on in life when you sit up there saying, well, I'm not in the position that, because you chose the decisions you made to be in the position that you're in.
Right.
That's why I love your story so much, because you could have sat there, oh, people bullied me or people did this to me. Nope. Look what I'm doing. I'm successful in every kind of aspect. I got books, I got music, and I'm not only that, I'm helping other people.
Yeah, you got a vision.
Become
a man with a vision. I respect that. I respect that a lot, you know. Definitely.
Read the rainbow, people.
Exactly.
Read the rainbow.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh boy. So what's the deal, man?
You have any last words? Anything you want to say that we didn't cover or whatever? I know you had a fun time.
I did.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed myself. Thank you.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. We
Don't
appreciate
get emotional podcast, eh?
There you go.
Oh, we're about to upgrade.
Okay.
But we can't say it yet.
You know what?
We gotta
see. I got secrets and everything. I want to.
No, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out at the release party.
Release party.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna
find out.
So I want to just say shout out to Springfield, Mass. Shout out to my business partners, Pharaoh, FB, and the artists that are on Page Label. Shout out to Gina. Shout out to my family. Without y'all, I wouldn't be the man that I am today. So I definitely got to shout y'all out. So that's about it.
Okay.
Don't forget, August 27th, y'all.
Right.
Definitely come out. It's going to be a vibe. It's going to be at a cigar lounge.
Send me that information because it's going to be with this episode when it goes on YouTube.
Okay. When we can talk after the show.
This could go up next week if we want.
Okay.
we own our stuff.
I am getting the flyers made next Friday, so I can
send me the flyer. Put it.
Okay.
Perfect.
So definitely come out. It's gonna be a vibe. I can't wait. This is my first, not my first book, but it's actually my first book release party and my first album release. So
sure, I might want to come out there for that.
All right.
Definitely should.
I gotta find a way because now we about to go down south, so it's with my job. But because that sounds intimate, I would love to be a part of something like that.
Maybe we can have you come out and perform.
Oh, you know what? Sign me up. I'm coming.
All right.
I'm bringing the team. We're coming. The team's coming.
All right, now
we're coming.
All right, y'all. This is CJ, and gotta break something to you. Just officially CEO of a business. I've been handling some business down south. I got a few things cooking up, but I got and it's like Arthur Ali says, family. So we got some additions to the family. That's gonna be announced at the release party. Make sure y'all be there and everything. So
CJ got an artist.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it. So so I just been a part of the grind. So I want to extend my hand for thanks. Thank the man to the right, Dante, and also Charles, also Mert and everything. So just having a seat for me at the dinner table. I appreciate y'all for that. Also, shout out TJ Sauce. But we cooking. We are cooking.
We got some things coming.
Yeah, we got some things cooking. But that's all I'm gonna leave for now. But go ahead.
And this is my thing, Ali. I always say this. When I help people, because I just got in this dispute with somebody at work. They were saying that, oh, you trying to say CJ needs you? No. Just like I told CJ mom, it was always in him. He just needed somebody to bring it out of him.
Right.
And that's what people don't understand about how the world operates. And I'm going to say again how Ali's sitting in this room. If it wasn't for CJ, I would have never went to Worcester.
Right.
Because that's who came with me. I wasn't going to go out there by myself. But he came with me. We went to Worcester. We met Pharaoh. Pharaoh enjoyed the performance so much that he invited me to a Woo Wednesday. Not only did he invite me out there, but he invited us and we did our podcast one day, performed that same day, and then we came the next day and did an interview with you. And as we was having a conversation, because somebody was saying to me, I don't know if y'all should have gotten in that conversation. Yeah, we should have. Because now that conversation is the result of this conversation. Because as soon as CJ watched the interview, what did he do? He said, I'm on it, and booked instantly.
Right.
You see what I mean? This is what I'm sitting up there saying, when you have a team of people that knows and see the vision of what's happening. Because CJ don't work for me. If there's really I work for CJ. That's why he say he's CEO.
Right.
And somebody would say, wait a minute, you came up with the idea and everything. Stupid. It doesn't matter who came up with the idea.
Right.
It's who bringing the money.
Right.
He brought in income. Once you bring in income, you're the CEO.
Facts.
And if you really want to take off in life, you need to understand that philosophy. The man who got people to donate, they donated to CJ Foundation, not Dante Foundation. They're gonna be like, we like what he's saying, but they donated to CJ Foundation.
Right.
So again, anybody that's hearing this, health, healing, solution, conversation. We're not bashing no one. We want to know your ideology and why you think the way you think. You have a comment section. Utilize it. Ask the questions. We're looking at it. We'll speak on it. We'll do another show based on your commentary. That's what we do. If we ever want to get somewhere in society, because you brought it up, you said what? This world is getting uglier and uglier by the day. So how do we make it beautiful? By what we're doing right now.
You have to have that conversation. You have to be you can't be closed-minded either, because closed-minded is not going to get you nowhere. You got to be open-minded. You got to be willing to listen. You got to be willing to be teachable. So, I mean, yeah.
Right. So, on that note, because we spoke very well, well, actually, we can keep it going for a minute because we got a little bit of left time.
I can give y'all my social media
Go ahead.
real quick.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
My bad, y'all can find me on Facebook once again on author Ali Haqq. That is AUTHOR and ALIHAQQ. And you can also find me on Instagram at Ali Haqq HAQQTM. Definitely check out my social media page and stay entertained, because I'm a radio host, so you can definitely have a good time on a radio show as well. We do the radio show every Thursday at 7 p.m. And that is on the DBN Digital Boombot Network.
They got their own network.
Yes.
How many people can say that?
So shout out to Gina for this opportunity, and shout out to
a woman own that?
No, Gina is the owner. And
That's a woman.
Yeah. So a woman does own that. And Pharaoh Bacon is the creator of Pharaoh Pop Sizzle radio show. I know I said that kind of backwards, but hey. But yeah, definitely check us out. Stay informed. Follow me on everything, and definitely make it out to the August 27th book release / album release party. It's gonna be a vibe.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Dante gonna be in the building.
Yes.
The new album, Martyr, is coming.
Yeah.
We having a record release party.
Facts.
This episode might have to come out. If we get it, it might have to come out.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Sunday, you said what? 70? Yeah, 70?
Nah, we ain't gonna be able to do it Sunday because we gonna be partying 2 days. Dude, I'm gonna be lit. What are you talking about? I ain't gonna be trying to see nothing on no phone. What's wrong with you? Bottles is getting popped. People are spending money.
Yeah. Make sure y'all
Prince Martin.
Yeah, exactly.
Prince my day.
Prince Bourgeois Martin. Yeah. So make sure y'all be there, people.
You're gonna shout out Merk. Yo, Merk is doing a wonderful job.
Absolutely.
With what we doing.
We're gonna get him on the microphone one of these days.
Yo, we're gonna get him on. I don't know. He might get booted. He allowed somebody to come in my booth.
We appreciate you, Merk.
It's all been again. That go to show you. Yo, first and foremost, there's another idea coming. I don't know if he's ready to let the cat out the bag, but all you did was just show. When you see what we got coming on, y'all gonna be like, how did this happen?
Yep.
Blame Fliz. He brought me back outside and I came kicking doors, ready, and this. Oh man, there's a lot going on. Matter of fact, we're about to interview a professional football player, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we got that. We got. He already letting cats out the bag. But, like I said, I've been down south working, so just get used to some just strap up your helmets. I got a couple things, and I got a couple football players lined up. So this is gonna be very interesting with some good resumes. But I don't want to let too much out the bag. Dante, he likes opening the pot, smelling
what
cooking.
team do they play for? Like,
he ain't telling you none of that. He gonna hear
I know what.
Tune in.
Exactly,
We ain't gonna let you know too much. We letting you know we about to become an enterprise, and I ain't talking about Star Trek.
He opened the lid. All right, Merk. Cut.
Yeah, Martyr. Dante. I mean business, and y'all will all witness. Wanna check me? How? Make me say, I'll tell you right now. Rub me out. Listen. Wanna play the eraser? You're not Arnold Schwarzenegger, nor Terminator. I'm one greater, less than the creator, still call me king. When my mind's on it, can become anything. Reigns domain, my subject, the song I sing. Sing along with me, Bobby and Whitney. We belong together, I die, you're coming with me. I ain't selfish, everyone can get some. But what's at stake? We'll leave that plate well done. Can run but can't hide, not safe when you slide. Even if you make it home, we will collide. Do or die,
Brooklyn still in them. Suicide had nothing to do with the victim. Thought it was easy for him to speak about, and found out the hard way can't rub me out. Nope, I mean business, and y'all will all witness. Wanna check me? How? Make me say, I'll tell you right now. Can't rub me out. I mean business, and y'all will all witness. Wanna check me? How? Make me say, I'll tell you right now. Can't rub me out. Here I come. Fee, fi, fo, fum, giant. New York's the anthem. Proud's the outcome. Won't be outdone. For those that didn't know, I explained where I'm from. Taking it worldwide to all ears, all eyes. My mouth supplies how a face is recognized. He knows his stuff. What I spit is cold. Wanna call it flim, still worth the price of gold. Put me in reverse. See how fast I move forward. Success, fourth and goal. Always go for it. Run for it. Sprinting to the finish line. Y'all can eat, yeah, after I finish mine. Wine and dine, feeding off these rapid tears. Cry me a river, did it again, Britney Spears. He hold his own, what y'all talking about? You tricked yourself, now world one out. I mean business, and y'all will all witness. Wanna check me? How? Make me say, I'll tell you right now. Can't rub me out. I mean business, and y'all will all witness. Wanna check me? How? Make me say, I'll tell you right now. Can't rub me out. I mean business, and y'all will all witness. Wanna check me? How? Make me say, I'll tell you right now. I mean business, and y'all will all witness. Wanna check me? How? Make me say, I'll tell you right now.